Easter card. Look at that. How cute is that little chubby bunny? Oh, he's so precious. Okay, this is a fun card. No die cutting, no punching. We're just going to cut our paper and fussy cut our little bunny out and put our card together. So let's get started. I did use a thick Whisper White card base. So just as normal, cut your paper in half, score it, fold it, and you're ready to go. My design paper is from Paper Blooms. It's a celebration paper. Then we cut 2 3 1/4 inch squares out of cardstock that matched our paper. And look at that. We've got the bones for a good card already. Okay, our top square that we stamp on, this one's 3 inches. So this one, slightly smaller, will allow the cardstock color squares to frame our sentiment, okay? Look how lovely that is, okay? Now, this sentiment, because we are going to nestle the sentiment inside this hoop like this, you need to use your Stamparatus. Let's add a little interest to this. Let's make our square pretty. The first thing, we need some grass. So I'm just going to use a combination of blends, going to use a Stampin' Right marker in navy, and we're going to do a little blending with Rococo Rose. Okay, so let's start with, let's add some grass for our chubby bunny to sit in. Okay, and I'm just going through a little bit unevenly. You can add more, you can add less. Just do this until you're happy. Okay, now we've got a little grass. I don't want to color the flowers that we're going to use from this stamp set. We will use these. I don't want to color those. So just get our blender brush. Oh, I slipped my finger right in that. Little Rococo Rose. Remember, do not take this brush to your paper. Start off, okay, start off, and then just blend on, okay? And you want to keep this fairly light. I wondered if I was putting that at the top of my card. I didn't. Okay, start off, and look, it caught right there. Okay, and that's it. Okay, that's all we're going to do. But once you do that, the fabulous thing is that now you can stamp your flowers and you don't have to color anything. Okay, so I'm just going to keep the base of the flower down toward the base of the square here. Okay. Okay, and then we need a bunny. That's it. Okay, and now we don't have to color because look, we've got our grass, our green on the bottom, and the shading fills that space in. Where's the bunny? pulled Rococo Rose. I've kept the theme all the way through. So I've got the design paper here. I've got the cardstock here. I've got the ink here. Marker here. Okay. And then let's add a little blue. Make sure those are closed. I'm not doing anything fussy or fabulous here. Just coloring in the flowers. I didn't even color a bunny. Don't need to. Okay. Soft sea foam color coordinates with the Paper Blooms design papers. So you would just use the green that coordinates with whatever paper that you decide to use. Last thing, on this paper, you see we've got all these navy centers. Okay, so I'm just pulling my navy Stampin' Right marker, and I'm just going to fill in my centers. I went out of the lines on that one. Okay, and same thing here. Okay. Cute. Now let's put our card together. Okay, we're going to put our hoop here. Let's get a little piece, not that much tape. And then put bunny here, so I'm going to put dimensionals at the top and at the bottom. Okay. Yikes. Okay. Oh. Did I do that right? Oh, no. Put this here. I feel like I have dimensionals on me. Got a little corner piece here. I don't play with dimensionals. You can tell. I cover the whole card. I don't want anything falling apart. Okay. I have to come back and use that little half one. Love him. Okay, we still have this floppy circle. I just cut too much because the last one I did, I cut too little and then I couldn't tie it. Okay. Okay, bunch that up. Okay. Down I have extra. I might find something to do with it. Okay, just get you a little sticky dot. The ones on the roll are easier to use, but I have so many of these from Paper Pumpkin. I just use them. Okay, and then put your little dot under here, hidden by the bow. Oh, cute. Okay, let's put our card together. Okay, make sure our card is opening the right way. Yay. Let's see if this is the seal that's working. I have one working and one not working. Okay, remember, hold this up. Okay. Straight up, put your fingers right here. Okay. I'm gonna put these flowers down here. And then take our, okay, Tombow. Let's see if it works. Okay. Now I'm going to layer my squares or stack them unevenly. Okay, so I want a little blue showing all the way through. Okay, let me get that glue spread around. Okay. Okay, and then now you've got your, move these. Okay, got your card base, layered squares, and your sentiment piece. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. Now, the major question is, do we go this way or this way? Put this on here first. Put this on here first. More control over what parts are going to be seen as far as the Rococo rose and okay. There we go. Okay, I don't have any glue. Oh, look at that glue. Now, put this on here, and I want my sentiments straight. I do not do wonky sentiments. Okay. Try to line this up here. Little trickery with the eye because you have to keep the sentiment straight even though you've got these stacked unevenly. Oh my goodness. Love. Okay. Let me just I've got glue on my fingers. there's card number 1. Okay, we used Springtime Joy. We used this bunny, flowers, this. And remember, if you don't want to cut out the bunny, then you can just use your punch. You don't have to cut. Okay. Card number 1 for February. All right, see you soon.